Hey, this is Mark at Toledo Fantasticon. I'm here with legendary actor Mark Rolston. Hey, how you doing
How
today?
you doing, Mark?
I'm doing great.
Great.
Tell me, how did you get started doing acting?
Oh my gosh, way back when my dad was a single parent, so he told each of us siblings, "You got to do something on Saturdays," and he had taken us to the theater, and that particular theater had a child's program, and this is a long time ago, but I would actually take the bus all the way into downtown D.C., do this day-long theater class, and you get reaction. People say, "Hey, you're good, you're funny." That's how it started.
Now, the first thing I saw you in was Aliens.
Yeah.
Now, how did you get that gig?
Oh, wow. Well, you go through the ordinary process. They call you up. Don't see a script yet. Not that one. We were given some sides. In fact, all of us read Bill Paxton's character Hudson's lines, even the women. Of course, we're all thinking, oh, my God, I'm going up for this really great part. But in the end, after a process of meeting Gail Ann Hurd, then Jim Cameron, finally they hauled us in to Pinewood Studios to hand me the script for the first time and said, we want you to play the role of Drake. There was a caveat. I had to bulk up, so I was 40 pounds heavier than than I am now.
Did you have to go through an extreme marine workout for that?
Oh, I was 8 hours a day. They had a guy training me all day, drinking amino acid drink and eating whatever the hell I wanted.
What was your reaction when that film came out and it was such a big hit?
I had no idea. I knew it was a big movie. I had no idea it was going to be a hit like it was. But I'm telling you, Bill Paxton pestered me to get to Hollywood, and I even stayed in his apartment. And within 5 days, I'm starring in another movie with Lance Henriksen. So I had no idea, but the film stands the test of time. I mean, come on now. However many years, 35 years or whatever, or more.
You are in quite a few test of time style movies. Like the next thing I saw you in, you were playing Boggs in Shawshank Redemption.
Yep.
What was that like working with Frank Darabont, and what was your reaction when the film came out?
Well, like Aliens, I knew when I first read the script that it was a great script. And then you just pray that you get it. But Frank Darabont was a true champion of me, an angel, and I'm forever indebted to him for it. But he fought to get me the role. Rob Reiner didn't want me to be in the movie. Seriously. But Frank fought for me and got me in, and Aliens, and then that on the heels of that have changed my life. But I've been a lucky guy. I've been in some great classic movies for its genre, like even Rush Hour is an action comedy, great classic film.
Oh, you were in Lethal Weapon 2 also. You're the one they killed you on the rug or in the plastic.
Yeah. Doing a South African accent. Very well, by the way. But also The Departed.
Oh, yeah. The Delahunt.
Best Picture. I mean, I'm a lucky guy.
Now, weren't you an undercover cop? There was kind of they alluded to that. They weren't sure because Nicholson said, that's what the cops want you to think.
Right. That was one of the most interesting parts of the movie because throughout the shooting of it, Mr. Scorsese would always pass by and he'd go, Mark, so you cop? Not a cop. And I'd go, not a cop. Because in Boston, being a member of the neighborhood is a really important thing. You don't rat. Rat is the worst thing to be. It's worse than a rapist. So I always said that, but then Scorsese did a fascinating thing. It took him a year to edit that movie. And that little snippet was like the linchpin to the whole weave that they revealed. I had no idea it was going to be like that. In fact, I went back 5 times because they kept changing what the editing was going to be like. When they put in the bit of me as a cop, that was a total ploy by the cops to put Costello off. It's a fascinating weave, but yeah.
So what was your response when it won Best Picture?
Well, I was at home with a ton of friends, and I practically hit the ceiling, so yeah.
So what do you got coming down the pipeline? What are you doing now?
I'm working on Bosch Legacy. It's on Amazon Plus. It's a great cop show. I did the role in the original series Bosch, and Michael Connolly, a fantastic writer, great production team, and amazing. I'm in Spider-Man franchise, the game franchise. Okay. And the release of 2 last October was a huge success. It's a big hit. And we're going to start 3 at some point. I haven't heard exactly when. Sadly, I hear they pushed a lot of things because of the strike, but then also they got hacked. So, yeah, I haven't heard anything for a while, but there's that, and I'm working on a virtual reality game, and I can't divulge the title, but it's going to get a massive release this year, and your minds are going to be blown. It's going to flip the gaming industry on its head, and will have implications for the film world as well.
We're excited.
We're in a new technological age. It's amazing.
So tell me, how many years have you been coming to these cons?
Few, yeah.
So you're kind of new at it.
Yeah, but I used to just do very, very, very few. Of late, I've had opportunity to come out, and so I love coming out, meeting the fans, traveling around America. It's a great thing to do.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you, Mark, and we don't want to take up too much of your time.
Not at all.
This is Mark at Fantastic Con.
Cheers.